Hi, boys and girls. At this time, I'm going to ask you to please pause the video so that you can read the information and what is the prompt question in order to complete your warm-up for today. So please go ahead and pause the video, read and complete your prompt before following along with the video today. Today, we are going to be going over visualizing and the importance of visualizing what we read in a text, or in this case, listen to with our podcast. We are learning, for our learning attention, I'm learning how to create mental images while reading. My success criteria, how do I know I'm successful? If I can use images to draw conclusions, to create distinct and unique interpretations of the text, to recall details significant to the text, and to recall a text after it has been read. Visualize the focus. Much of being an engaged reader means understanding what you read. It's about more than just saying the words you're reading in your head. Okay. Anything that's in red today, you're writing down your notes for visualization, and then you'll be submitting your notes. So make sure you're paying attention and writing down anything that you see that comes up in red. Visualize to focus. One of the best ways to make sure you are understanding is to keep a picture in your mind of what the author is describing. You may have heard before that readers make a movie in their minds. That means that the picture you make aren't still, but they move. And the character moves, as the character moves, the picture changes. Proficient readers spontaneously and purposefully create mental images while they read it afterward. The images emerge from all five senses and the emotions, and they come from a reader's prior knowledge. Proficient readers also use images to engage themselves in rich detail as they read. The detail gives depth and dimension to the reading, engaging the reader more deeply, making the text more memorable. And proficient readers also use images to draw conclusions, to create distinct and unique interpretations of the text, to recall details significant to the text, and to recall a text after it has been read. And finally, proficient readers adapt their images as they continue to read. Images are revised to incorporate new information revealed through the text. So things to remember about visualizing. Visualize what the author is saying and draw an illustration in the margin. That's one way that we can also annotate in a text. Visualizing what authors say will help you clarify complex concepts, language, and ideas. When visualizing, ask yourself, what does the author want me to understand? What is the author saying? What does the author want me to see? What does this look like? How can I draw this concept or idea? And what visual and or symbol best represents this idea? And again, it's all about taking what we're reading or listening to and bringing it to life using our senses. So here's an example, Clean Air or Clean Hair by Glenn Horowitz. As this student read, you'll notice that they used different symbols to illustrate what they read. So it says, while showering a few weeks ago, I realized I'd run out of conditioner. So I reached up and grabbed my wife's bottle, Clairol Herbal Essences Rainforest Flowers with essence of nourishing palm. The label caught me slightly by surprise. As an environmental journalist, I've been writing about the ecologically destructive effect of palm oil for some time now. So what the person did was they drew and wrote out a shampoo bottle as it correlates with the first paragraph of the reading. Whether it's used as an additive in soap, cosmetics, or food, or processed into a biofuel, palm oil is one of the worst culprits in the climate crisis. Most of it comes from the disappearing ultra-carbon-rich rainforests of Indonesia and Malaysia, of which 25,000 square miles have been cleared and burned to make way for palm oil plantations. So again, think about palm trees, so we drew an illustration of palm trees. That burning releases enough carbon dioxide into the air to rank Indonesia as the number 3 such polluter in the world. It also destroys the last remaining habitat for orangutans, Sumatran rhinos, tigers, and other endangered wildlife. So what was this deadly oil doing in our otherwise ecologically friendly apartment? And so in that part of the paragraph, I decided to draw a picture of the rhino. So again, using illustrations to better understand the text, visualizing what we're reading, so then it helps clarify information as we go back and look at it later. Reading strategy, remember to visualize is where readers try to imagine and see the story like a movie. Okay, so remember when you visualize, you need to stop, read a little, stop and think what you read, use all of your senses to add to your picture, and think, what do I see, hear, feel, taste, smell. When you visualize, you will find that what you will be engaged in your book as you will be and you're watching your own TV show. So the more you visualize, the more you're going to be able to engage yourself as if you're watching something on Netflix or on Amazon Prime Video or Hulu or whatever streaming device you like to use. Okay. Sketching sheets. In your lesson today, you're going to see there's various sketching sheets. There's one sketch section for each episode. So you will be responsible to go back and do episode 1 from our lesson this week, but you're also going to do episode 2 as well. I apologize for that noise in the background.
So if you are a 7th grader and you are not able to take your picture today for whatever reason, you need to head to the gym because it is now 7th graders' turn, the few that are left, that need to take their picture. Please head to the gym. 7th grade only. Thank you.
All right. I'm so sorry about that disruption. There was an announcement. Okay. So you have a sketch sheet. So for episode 1, you'll need to go back and sketch something that you visualized while we listened to episode 1 earlier in the week for our lesson. So then starting today, you'll be sketching for 2 and 3 as well. So it says print the sketching sheets or get a blank piece of white paper and fold it into thirds. As you listen to each episode, you will either sketch a scene from the episode or different object symbols that arise as you listen. This will help you remember what happened in each episode. Save a space at the bottom of each episode section because you will write a 1 to 2 sentence summary of the episode as well. Think about what happened in episode 1 and draw a quick sketch. Then write a 1 to 2 sentence summary. Okay, so you're going to do that first before you do anything else with episode 2 and 3 today. Okay, so next thing you're going to do, and once you have finished your illustration, is you're going to do a prediction for episode 2. What do you think will happen in episode 2? Open your prediction reflection chart and add your prediction for episode 2. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to click back into your class folder and you're going to listen to episode 2 called Consequences for Mars Patel. Okay, so that's in our folder today. Now I want you to write a 1 to 2 minute summary for this episode as you finish illustrating your pictures as you were reading along with episode 2 from the podcast. Remember, SWBST is an easy way to write a quick summary. Somebody, main character, wanted, but, so, then. So using these words to guide through my summary, I'm able to write a solid and clear summary over what I was listening to. And then complete your reflection for episode 2. How did your prediction reflect what actually happened in the episode? Open your prediction reflection chart and add your reflection for episode 2. Okay? And then you're going to do the same thing for episode 3. You're going to write your prediction. Okay? And then your asynchronous assignment, or possibly homework, is to listen now to episode 3. As you listen, complete your sketch like you did for episode 1 and episode 2. And then after the episode, write a 1 to 2 sentence summary and complete your reflection.